What if the exercise most commonly recommended for poor leg circulation after 60 is actually slowing progress instead of helping it, even when it's done daily and with discipline? According to the CDC, nearly 1 in 5 adults over 70 lives with peripheral artery disease, often without knowing it until symptoms become severe. Poor circulation is not just about cold feet or ankle swelling. It is a warning sign that the heart and blood vessels are under strain. When ignored, it can lead to slow wound healing, infections, falls, and, in severe cases, amputation. After reviewing decades of research on aging and movement and listening to older adults across the UK and beyond, one pattern appears again and again. The solution is not simply moving more. It is activating the right muscles in the right way. Muscles that trigger the body's natural circulation system, one that many people have never been taught about. Most people follow the advice they're given. Walk more. Rest the legs. Use compression socks. Yet the feet remain cold. Swelling persists. Balance feels uncertain, especially on stairs. This video is not meant to frighten you. It exists to give you clarity and control. Because one area of the body, often called the second heart, plays a far greater role in circulation and balance than most people realize. Before continuing, leave a comment. How old are you? Where are you watching from? Have you ever been told that walking alone would fix circulation problems? You've likely heard it many times. Walking is the safest and easiest way to improve circulation. On the surface, that advice sounds reasonable. Walking is natural, low impact, and has been recommended for generations. But here is the part rarely explained. Walking does not fully activate the muscle system responsible for pushing blood from the legs back to the heart, especially after 60. Why? Because most older adults walk with shorter steps, slower pace, and minimal muscle contraction. That type of movement relies more on momentum than strength. It does not engage the deep muscle contractions required for effective venous return. A 2021 study in the Journal of Vascular Medicine found that older adults who relied only on walking saw no meaningful improvement in venous return unless their pace exceeded 3.5 miles per hour, a speed that is unsafe or unrealistic for many. In contrast, targeted muscle activation, often referred to in rehabilitation as calf pump training, produced measurable improvements in swelling, foot temperature, and walking confidence without long distances or fast pacing. So if you walk regularly and still experience cold toes, swollen ankles, heavy legs, or balance issues, this is not a failure. It is a missing component in the routine. The goal now is to fill that gap using 5 simple, science-backed movements. These are not trends or social media exercises. They're used in real rehabilitation settings and recommended by vascular and physical therapy specialists. Each movement is designed specifically for the body after 60. Together, they activate the second heart, restore healthy blood flow, and improve stability from the ground up. We begin with the simplest movement, one that looks almost too basic to matter, yet plays a critical biological role. Ankle pumps may look insignificant. Sitting down and moving the feet up and down hardly feels like exercise. Many people associate this movement with hospital recovery and assume it serves no purpose beyond that. In reality, this movement directly activates the calf muscles, which function as a pressure pump for blood flow. Every contraction squeezes the deep veins in the lower legs and pushes blood upward toward the heart. That is why the calves are often referred to as the second heart. When this pump becomes inactive through long sitting or low-effort walking, blood begins to pool in the ankles and feet. Swelling increases. Oxygen delivery drops. Legs feel heavy and unstable. A 2020 study published in the Annals of Vascular Surgery showed that seated ankle pumps performed just 3 times daily significantly reduced lower leg swelling in adults over 65. Participants also reported warmer feet, reduced calf tightness, and less nighttime discomfort, all without medication or equipment. To perform this movement, sit upright with feet flat on the floor. Lift the toes while keeping the heels down. Then press the toes down and lift the heels. Move slowly and with control. Complete 20 to 30 repetitions, 2 to 3 times per day. Consistency matters more than intensity. Seated leg lifts are often dismissed as too basic. Yet they activate muscle groups that walking frequently neglects after 60. The quadriceps and hip flexors compress major veins in the upper legs, assisting blood return to the heart. When these muscles weaken, circulation efficiency declines, stiffness increases, and everyday movements become more difficult. A 2024 study in the Archives of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation found that adults over 60 who performed seated leg lifts with light resistance 3 times per week improved walking speed by 28% and stair climbing ability by 45%. To perform, sit tall in a sturdy chair. Slowly lift one leg straight in front of you, hold briefly, then lower with control. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions per leg. As strength improves, light ankle weights can be added. Strong thighs support circulation, posture, and independence. Walking alone does not prepare the calves to respond during slips or sudden balance challenges. Supported calf raises bridge the gap between circulation and fall prevention. Stand behind a chair or counter. Rise slowly onto the balls of your feet, pause for 2 to 3 seconds, then lower slowly. Begin with 10 repetitions and build gradually. The pause at the top is essential. It strengthens the calf pump while training balance and reaction time. Strong calves are one of the strongest predictors of independence in later life. Part 7. Movement 2. Single leg balance. Standing on one leg may appear simple, but it is one of the strongest indicators of future mobility and fall risk after 60. This movement creates sustained muscle activation, improving circulation while retraining the nervous system. Research shows that adults unable to hold a single leg stance for 10 seconds are significantly more likely to fall and experience mobility decline. Practice daily by standing near support, lifting one foot slightly, and holding for 20 to 30 seconds. Over time, reduce hand support. Just 1 minute per day can interrupt the downward spiral of balance loss and inactivity. This is the most effective circulation exercise after 60 and the most prescribed movement in vascular rehabilitation. Standing calf pump holds directly drive blood upward against gravity. Walking cannot maintain the contraction long enough to achieve the same effect. A 2022 review in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy reported significant reductions in ankle swelling, improved endurance, and better balance confidence after just 4 weeks of daily calf pump holds. To perform, stand with feet hip-width apart, hold support, rise onto the balls of your feet, hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then lower slowly. Begin with 8 to 10 repetitions and progress gradually. Poor circulation is not inevitable. Most decline comes from underuse, not age. These 5 movements work with your biology, not against it. Start small. Stay consistent. Even 1 movement done daily can lead to warmer feet, steadier steps, and renewed confidence. If this video helped you understand your body better, subscribe for more evidence-based, senior-friendly guidance. Comment below which movement surprised you most and which one you'll try this week. Share this with someone who's been told to just walk more. They deserve the full picture. Strong, steady, and independent, one purposeful movement at a time.